Well, this is a weird video to be making, but I don't even know if I'll post this, but I wanted to record it anyway. So, about an hour ago, at age 56, I just lost my job. I was let go without cause. Second time in my life. First time happened December 2018. And I want to make this video as a reaction to getting let go at age 56 without any immediate prospects for another job. So my first feeling is I feel like what happened in 2018 really did help prepare me for this, because all the emotions and things that I felt that time, I don't feel right now. As a matter of fact, now, it hasn't really completely sunk in, but I feel like it's very liberating. It's very liberating. And I'd like to think that I matured a little bit since 2018 and handling things better. But yeah, I think a lot of it has to do with experiencing this before. So that's something I'd never thought about, should this happen again. So very liberating. Yesterday, I think there was about 3 meetings scheduled this week at work, my former work, about, and I'm no judgment on anybody who identifies in any of these so-called communities or whatnot, or identity politics groups and any of those things. But hours and hours of, DEI meetings and Pride Month meetings and this identity group meeting and that identity group meeting, taking away completely from the strategic, aims of the company. But this is one of their strategic aims. So to their credit, they're certainly fulfilling it. Complete nonsense in my mind, but that's just me. Never expressed that kind of opinion, obviously, at work. That would be a stupid, self-sabotaging thing to do. But yeah, how else do I feel? I don't feel angry. I actually called my sister yesterday and I said, I'm getting this gut feeling that there's something going on, just the way my boss has been acting. I had this new boss. She was there for 4 months. Really smart, sharp, but came in hating my guts. Hated my guts. I don't know where she got the idea to just come in hot like that, but couldn't stand me for no good reason. Had outstanding performance there. Great reviews. Reviews don't mean shit. So here we are. I knew that was always in the plans, apparently. But yeah, all I can think of is very liberating. I have intentions to, continue to create my own business, which is already in the works. And I'm just going to quadruple down on that, because I think there's a lot that I can share that, in ways that I've transformed my life. But I was still working, in the corporate world, the industry that I had chosen in financial services. And I'd say the first half, I thought of it as my career. The first 15 years, if you will, was, it was a true career. I had achieved something that I, never in my wildest dreams, to become a professional equity trader at a bank. I came from nothing. So I was able to do that, but that was a long time ago. The second half, I didn't think of it as a career anymore. There was all this ideology in the workplace, all of this just crazy nonsense that didn't seem to have anything to do with work or, success or competency or, oh God, the bad word, meritocracy. Oh, God forbid anybody is, meritocratic these days. Meritocratic, yeah, that's the word. I remember there was something I recall. I was talking to my sister, and I recall in about 1997, 98, I had come out of school, didn't know what the hell I was going to do with my life, and as far as work goes, and where I was going to live and all this kind of stuff. And anyway, I was working in this food manufacturing plant out in the middle of nowhere, and I'd applied for this job more of like a quality assurance semi-office job. And the process involved me having to go speak to the plant manager, who's kind of like the president of this regional plant. Really nice man. And he said words to me that I heard, but I didn't understand completely until years later, and until things like this, what happened today, happened. His words were prophetic. He said, you know, don't ever develop any false loyalties to these companies. Profound words, and it's so true, because they have no loyalty to you. They have none. Zero. And it's in moments like this that you find out. You go participate with a smile on your face and hit all the little emoji buttons and give everybody, like, you know, be an ally and tell everybody how, you know, oh, I'm celebrating you and all this. And the next day, get out of here. See you later. Oh no, you didn't. It's without cause. It's fine. It's no reflection on you. Anyway, with humor, I share this. I don't know if I'll be crying later or angry or what's going on, but I feel like it's very liberating, and I think this only, you know, is an indication of good things to come. They were probably doing me a favor. Definitely not a financial favor, let's just put it that way. But all the other things, I'll have to do myself a favor. And as I like to say, there's an acronym that I use, FITFO, figure it the F out. And I'm definitely going to have to figure it the F out for myself. So this is my reaction video to getting fired without cause about an hour ago from a job I was at 5.5 years, which is probably the end of my so-called career. And if that's it, thank God for that. Thanks, and I will see you in the next video.